Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Space Engineers. I am Darth Trucker, and that is my friend Jack Spade. He's actually here for this episode, so let's get started. We did a little bit off screen. We got him started with a small grid ship that he's going to use and modify it from his single player world. We got all the gold and got this set up in the last episode, so we're going to take off and just get this done. Okay, holy crap. I forgot how much I needed. I completely forgot that I wasn't recording.
Yeah, I remembered you said something about turning it off, and I thought maybe you turned it off and just turned it back on and forgot to tell me.
No, I forgot to turn it back on. Alright, so now we have speed upgrades. I don't know what it's doing repairing over here, but... Oh. Oh, it's coming all the way over to the crashed blue ship. And deconstructing it. That's what's taking all the time.
How far away is that?
500 meters.
Oh, that's not too bad. I was about to say my respawn pod was like 25, 26 kilometers.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to stand over here and grind this all up. Because I didn't think it would try to repair this since it's no longer, working and has no power. Whatever. I'm grinding this up. I think it was repairing the watch, not grinding them down. Because some of them that were busted are now back to being square.
Is there any way to control the priorities of the nanoforge?
The nanite factory? No.
Yeah.
Not really. It's one of those, you kind of just gotta let it run its pace. That's why I put speed upgrades on it, where they work faster. Once this is ground down, it should just go straight to doing what it's supposed to. As it finished welding up itself. So it shouldn't take too long to get this done. Alright.
Yeah, it's picking up resources again.
Oh, I dropped them. That's my fault. Current construction target 0, construction streams 3. Well, it's not welding up his landing platform. So I'm curious to see what it's doing.
It's healing. No, it's gathering.
Oh, not anymore. I picked it all up. Let's see.
How much of our ship ended up underground?
I do not know.
Because that looks like where it's going.
Oh, let me find out. I do not see any underground. I'm in spectator cam.
Can you see where the little yellow dots are going?
Well, if you'll follow them to where they're ending up, I will follow you.
Here they are.
Okay. I'm looking at you, but I don't see them.
This is where they're hitting the ground. I don't know where they're... Huh.
I don't see anything crashed over on the other side of the hill. Are you digging?
Yeah, I was wondering if there was anything just right under the surface, but no.
Well, let me go in cycle objects here and see what's going on. Oh, a crash red ship. Let's just remove that because we don't need that no more. Don't need that. There's that. Okay, there is a section that is wedged underground. Let's just remove you. Okay. That would be the issue.
I wonder how close it was to being repaired. Like, would it rebuild the whole ship, or just that
It would
piece of the
rebuild
kit?
whatever was there. Alright, here we go. We're getting projections over here now. Honestly, I probably should have used a rotor off of the ship itself to do this, because then we wouldn't have to do a projection. Or we wouldn't have to do a projector thing.
It's still sending yellow and green over here. I guess there are some resources
There's
to
probably some
drop.
scrap or something stuck under there.
Could it be those components we lost when the container blew up?
It could be. I'm following it. Oh, there's still scrap over here as part of the issue. Yeah, it's collecting scrap from where we crashed. Tell me if you see any more coming this way.
It's pretty steady.
I'm slowly finding them as I see them over here.
Here's one over here.
Where? I don't know where you're at.
Let me turn on my lights.
Oh, I'm over here by where we crashed.
I don't see any more over here, so that should be it. Oh, it's starting to build your projection. Check it out. It's gonna take a while, but it'll do it eventually. Once it finally picks up all that scrap, it'll really start cranking. But right now it's using most of its nanites because it's got to go long distance.
Right. I wonder if that's something like that mod. Would it be compatible with a programmable block? Maybe write a script for it.
It is a script. That's the issue.
Ah,
Yeah, this is a script, so... I mean, the constructor's travel speed is 10 meters a second. Yeah, it's doing cleanup, so it's picking up scrap. It's got 34 pieces to pick up left.
well, we certainly left enough of it.
Yeah.
Oh, you can totally turn off cleanup, deconstruction, mining, all that.
Well,
Individually.
last time I tried it, it didn't work.
Ah, So it is somewhat, or at least in theory, it's somewhat programmable.
Yeah. Wanting to see it actually mine. I don't know what it's prioritizing, whether it's cobalt or if it's prioritizing silver. I would assume cobalt because it's the more plentiful resource.
If I were to help this thing out a bit by welding, would that mess anything up?
No, it won't hurt anything. Oh, so it is picking up oxygen bottles, scrap metal, all that stuff. And apparently a whole buttload of stone, which is
We
from...
didn't really need.
No, it's all from the crashed red ship.
Oh, this could take a while.
No, that's not in range. But it's got a bunch of steel plates and stuff that it's got to get to. But that's what it's picking up, is everything from the wreck. Wow, that got launched a long freaking ways.
What?
Well, I know why we're waiting so long for it to pick up. I'm 25, almost 26 kilometers from where you're at, and that's where part of our ship landed.
Are you sure that wasn't my respawn pod?
Pretty sure because I removed yours.
Okay, because there's one showing up on my GPS as about 26 kilometers away.
Well, you can erase that. It might have been your crashed one that it's picking resources up from.
Except the nanites are going the other way.
Alright.
Energy low.
Floating objects. Let's go to exotic tech. And see where this is.
Oh, it's suddenly building a lot faster too.
Yeah, because the other ones that I'm seeing are 64 kilometers from us. Yeah, it's starting to build for you too. Okay, let's go ahead and prioritize silver for now. Alright, well, I found where they were going.
Where were they going?
Oh, yeah, it was over here on the hill. There's more scrap. That's all they're over here picking up is scrap. Oh boy. There still must be more over there that I'm missing. Jesus. This thing takes forever. Oh, is it welding up on yours now? Or are you welding?
I'm welding to speed it up a little bit.
Alright, hang on a second. I think I may have a solution. What is it trying to weld up? Here, step back for a moment. I want to see if this will take over. There we go.
They built a block.
Yeah, it's a slow process to build it.
I wish
But-
there was a way to. Oh, go ahead.
No, what were you saying?
The blueprint, whenever we use a mod, for whatever reason, the blueprint's a little bit off. Like one of the wings is missing, there's an extra oxygen generator, some of the batteries are missing. So, is there a way to modify the blueprint while it's building, or?
No, you pretty much you gotta let it build, and when it's done building, modify what you want.
Okay.
Because once it's done building, the blueprint will not stay. Like if you were to cut off one of those landing gear,
Uh-huh.
it will not rebuild it unless you reload the blueprint.
Okay.
But that's a setting in here that on the projector. It's keep projection.
Let me check that out real quick.
You gotta go through the cargo hatch there.
So send to assembler and send missing items. What are those?
That's if it's attached to the same grid as an assembler. So if I had built, if I had put a rotor on it on the main ship, you could have put the projector on there and set a blueprint, and then basically made it build it before you actually wanted to start building.
So it would have everything I needed. Yeah,
Basically.
rotors are the other thing I haven't played around with yet. Just haven't had a need for them.
Rotors are very, very touchy. You don't want to dick around with rotors unless you have a very good sense on what the hell you're doing.
Yeah. That's not me.
So I believe I'm going to take the miner over and get some more gold. Ready yet?
I might as well join you. This is gonna take a while.
Oh crap. No,
let's go
well,
ahead.
this is a bad idea. We were using more power than we were producing for the entire grid. So the batteries on this thing were almost dead.
On the miner or the whole?
On the miner. Probably the whole ship too.
Crap.
Yep. Almost dead.
I don't suppose solar panels or wind farms would be enough to make a difference.
Not really. But I can do this. Blocks. I need a reactor. Actually, that's what I can use. Complete Mega Mod Pack. These things are freaking awesome. But if I remember correctly, yeah, they use gold. Crap. Actually, I think all large reactors use gold. All large grid reactors.
How much extra hydrogen do we have? Could we just set up a hydrogen generator for a little?
Oh, I'm
use?
running the hydrogen generators and the reactors on my ship, on my little miner too. So.
We're still draining faster than we're recharging.
I know. How many exotic tech do we have?
Looks like 7.
Okay.
Plus we got some rare, quantum, common. You just need the exotic though.
Yeah, I think that's it. I gotta shuffle some stuff around. Okay, so it is producing exotic tech right now. Sweet.
How much power is that anti-generator using?
A lot. Unfortunately.
Ah,
But I can get it started here. Gee, I need small reactor.
I'm gonna go check out that unknown signal.
Alright. As soon as this other reactor is welded up, we will have more than enough power. I am building an elite reactor. But research for exotic tech takes forever. Let's turn this off for the moment.
Okay. Do you want me to leave the satellite for you, or do you want me to tear it apart?
Oh, take it. Okay, take it apart. It's gonna take a minute to recharge all of our batteries, but it's okay. I had forgotten of how much of a power whore that thing was. Yeah, because right now we're fully depleted in 5 hours.
Considering how slow it is, it doesn't seem to be worth the power.
That's why it's running slow.
Oh, because it's not getting enough power.
Yeah. turned it off for the moment, so.
Alright.
It's one of those we gotta do this the old-fashioned way for a moment. Yeah, so for for one exotic tech, you need 3 rare tech and 3 common tech to progress it.
How do you use the tech exactly? Do you have to put it into each new module you build, or
For the blocks that use them, it is more of you need that to place it. So once you place that block, like these cargo containers here, you place one exotic tech just to place the block, and then you need 10 more to actually weld it up. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sorry, I'm eating too. I hope that's not on the microphone.
No, it's not. Damn, dog's making weird noises. Fully depleted in 5 hours. Okay, what is using all of our power? Because it's not that. I don't think. So we'll just see if it's.
Is the mining ship radiant power, because it's on the same grid right now, it's connected.
Well, right now the mining ship is producing power. It's out of ice. So right now we've got 4 small reactors producing power. But those don't do a whole lot, if you know what I mean. But it's doing enough that it'll keep it charged.
There's a lot of atmospheric thrusters that they're on.
Well, that's the thing is. Oh yeah, I guess I could turn all those off. Okay. Oh, excuse me. No, fully depleted in 8 hours.
There may not be one. But it's
Well, we're not going to have that problem for much longer. Let's just go ahead and hit this and turn it on. Night control factory, turn you on, because we're not going to have a problem after this. Elite reactor is operational. Well, as soon as I get finished loaded up. And it has power. Cool. And you are now producing 73 megawatts. And let's see. Fully recharged, 15 minutes. I'm going to turn these back off and let the main grid charge it. The problem is I have to go through and turn all my atmospheric thrusters back on. Because I am going to forget about it, and I'm going to go to take off, and the ship's going to fall and hit the ground and explode. I should be welding over there a lot faster now for you.
Ship fuel low.
And that's what I thought.
what was the problem?
I forgot to turn on my freaking large Atmos.
Ship fuel low.
Is one of your mods or was it the hydrogen tanks?
Shouldn't have.
Because I've got O2 generators where my hydrogen.
That may have been Keen updates. That may have nothing to do with my mods.
Well, they're small hydrogen tanks and they work. I guess I could try a different single player scenario, but I tried it in 2 different ones. They work in single player. Yeah, let me check something for gas logistics.
Because I believe when they updated the game, they changed it when they added this small hydrogen tank, and so it reacts a little differently.
I can hear it clanging away.
Yeah, it's working on your ship. Can't tell if this thing's actually mining or not. Or if I even turn it back on. Hey, it's on. It's a pretty neat little looking thing. Now that I'm seeing it in an atmosphere, I just let it build up, and then you can modify it however you want to.
Okay.
I am going to find me a nice little corner over here. Start grinding. Oh, nice train. Yeah, I heard the train in the background.
Oh yeah, I live on the trains.
Okay. That thing's full. Alright. I need control panel. Nope, I need production. I need iron plate. Like lots and lots of iron plate. No, we've got plenty of iron. Alright, G, I want rotor. Yeah, right. You're down there mining?
Yeah.
Oh, just bored. Well, from what I'm seeing, we've only got a couple more things to weld up here. Because I think right now all you have left is armor. Find up and go that way. damn it, I did it again. Rotor. Share tensioner and rotor lock. That's something you always want to do if you're playing around with rotors. Is rotor lock and share inertia tensioners. Oh, it definitely comes in handy. Yeah. Okay. How do I want to build this? So, do we want to have any... Oh, how do I put this? Do we want to have any armor or anything on this newer ship that's just going to be used as go here, mine, and build?
Are you talking about, I can't see a need for armor unless you're planning on touching down, kinda hard.
I don't see the need to be touching down hard at all.
Although if the thing is loaded up with ore, it might be landing harder than we
Well,
think.
that's the thing is I'm going to be using the tier 4 thrusters.
In that case, no, we really don't need it.
Alright. Because then I need to get some exotic tech. Because I'm not using regular freaking interior plates. How many do I have? Info 12. Okay.
Batteries are fully depleted in 8 minutes.
What?
That's what it
Seriously?
says here, but... Want me to turn off the nanite reactor for a second?
Let me take a look. There's no reason we should be running anywhere close to being low on power.
It says 0 current input.
That's oxygen output, but hang on. I gotta find the batteries. Alien reactor. Yeah, that thing's not even running on max output. That's because my ship is probably recharging right now.
Okay. How close is it to recharging?
It's about half full. But let's go ahead and turn those on and we'll just let them run because once I'm done with this new ship, this little mining ship will be irrelevant.
Okay. You want to go ahead and start scrapping it so we have the resources?
No, I'll put a deconstruct beacon on it and it'll tear it apart.
Okay.
But right now we're using it for extra power generation. Don't need a rotor. 5 large cargo containers. That should be good. Info. I need. Okay, so I have 7 left. What's the battery saying now?
Let me get back to it. Fully depleted in 9 minutes.
Yeah, go ahead and shut it down for a little bit. Something's wrong with it. We need to let our shit recharge. Alright. There's that.
Fully recharged in 11. Yeah, it's just the nanite factory is a huge power drain.
Yeah, I kind of figured it was. Okay, so got upward thrust. Remember, I do. Yeah, you're gonna like this mod. This mod makes mining so easy.
What is it?
It's a beam miner. It's a turreted beam miner. It automatically mines all resources in the area. Let's go ahead and put.
It requires a ton of exotic tech. Do we have the computer making that now?
Yes, computer is
Okay.
making all of this. This is. I'm going to use this to get rid of that.
Wait, you're gonna use this ship to mine the current mining ship?
I'm going to use this ship to get rid of the green ship and everything over there.
Ah.
Alright. Need to think about power generation.
Wait, you're getting rid of the lander too?
Yeah.
Okay, that has most of our production equipment. Are you
This
gonna
will
put some
have
of
everything we need.
Okay.
I worry about making the big ship.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is end game type stuff. I'm not even worried about this at the moment. Alright, assembler, refinery, and I need this press and extractor. let's go ahead and put this. And I left this open to where we can expand it if we need more storage.
Right. So these are all storage modules in the middle?
Yeah, on the bottom, those are all storage. Those are all the elite large cargo containers. And those are 4 elite upright thrusters.
Alright. So what happens if you destroy that ship while I'm in the cryo sleep?
Do you really want to know?
I mean, I imagine I die. It wasn't really a question. Jumping off point for a conversation.
Yeah, you'd end up dying of lack of oxygen. Or actually, it'd be lack of power. But it's one of those, I'm working on getting this going, so this isn't going to be a project that's done anytime soon.
Okay. The reason I ask is I'm going to go to bed a little bit earlier.
Well,
This
we're
is even a bit more.
currently, we're about an hour in, so if you want to go ahead and take off, I can go to bed because I have to drive 6 hours tomorrow to go pick up my oldest stepson.
I'll stick around a little longer.
You don't need to if you want to go to bed.
Yeah, I think I'll bed at 5. I'll check in tomorrow.
Yeah, because I'm going to fire this thing up and see what the issue is. Because if it's just a matter of this not having enough fuel in it, there's something wrong because it's not... You know what? Let's just turn this off.
Fully recharged in 5 minutes now. As soon as I turn off the anion reactor,
Mm,
anion reactor.
the factory.
Factory, yeah. As soon as I turn it off, it started recharging super fast.
Yeah, fully depleted in 28 minutes. It just tells me I need to put some more power around here. Actually, how many of those do I have left? I'm out of elite components. Bugger.
Alright. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll catch you later, man. Alright, everybody. I am going to call it a night. I am beat. And I need to let this stuff work. So, yeah, I'm gonna let this do its thing. Hopefully, we can get this thing built up relatively quickly. And next time Jack gets on, we might just have this entire thing ready to rock and roll. So, the idea behind this build is it's only a mining and building ship. It's going to have a respawn point on it, but it's basically going to be a giant mobile factory. So we're not going to have any issues as far as going and having resources, and we're going to be able to build basically whatever we want. But until then, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and catch you next time. I'm actually going to let this run as long as it'll run. So, hopefully, this thing will speed up. So this thing can build that thing, and I can use that to mine all this freaking all these resources. Yep. Because this is going to be awesome. Ooh, we're going to need gold. Furnace. Okay. $20,000. Okay. Well, that's it for today, and good night.